Good evening.
Hello.
The pair of us are just talking about the fact, have you got your glasses? Have I got my glasses? Have you got your glasses?
Without my glasses. I had to borrow a pair from Fiona.
It's the blind leading the blind here. Welcome to the kitchen. We're feeling kind of mellow and Scottish.
Very Scottish.
Very patriotic.
It was St Andrew's Day, was it? What was it?
Well, it's coming up.
Was it? Oh.
No.
Was there not some celebration on the 25th? But normally St Andrew's Day is the 30th.
Yes.
But I know that there were some celebrations last week.
Yes.
Lunches and things.
I was at a great lunch in London. I got back very late last night. Now the lunch did not last from Friday until last night, although in all honesty it sort of felt like that. I was at the London Scottish St Andrew's Day lunch on Friday, which celebrates obviously St Andrew's Day, but it's the London Scottish Rugby Club.
Yes.
A great rugby club. And they were supporting the Prince and Princess of Wales Hospice in Glasgow.
Lovely.
So it was a fantastic fundraising event in Glasgow. Lots of people joining us.
Yes.
I'm admiring Irene's new hairstyle. I'm sure you are too.
I changed it with the seasons. It was pink in the summer. Went back to blonde for a little while now. It's kind of
you're inspiring me to do this kind of thing. I don't know. My kids don't like if I even change my perfume.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, I've worn the same perfume forever. And I tried something else and they all went, that doesn't really smell like you. So it's funny. So I don't know what they'd do if I went pink, if I tried to dye my hair pink.
They? Well, I think we're getting more daring as I'm getting older. I just don't care.
I'm not
going to do it.
I am not going to ask if you have a tattoo.
No, I don't have a tattoo. But I do have something.
More later. Welcome, Kate Coleman. If you've just good evening, Jimmy Guild and Neil Strachan and Phil McLennan. Evening from Alt Bay. Oh my, it would be cold in Alt Bay. Elma Mackay. John Conroy is saying evening lively. Lovely ladies.
Yes,
Ishbel Grant. Listening from Lewis. Hello.
Oh, fantastic.
And Trisha Donovan and Isabel Foley from Elgin and Houston. No, she's saying, please don't change. She's been my school friend forever.
Don't you just change her hair.
I mean, if I start getting tattoos and dyeing my hair purple, Anne will not be happy. Hello, Betty Hunter. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Betty, and Nancy Skate from Ontario.
Oh, wow, look at
Nancy
that.
joins us all the time from Ontario.
Amazing.
Liz Mitchell. It's just lovely to have you. Christine McPhail, and she's looking forward to it. Shortly they'll start speaking amongst themselves.
Yes. Hello, Trisha, and all this kind of thing.
Alma Baxter, Effie McLean from Ullapool.
Oh, lovely.
Laura Jane Matthew, don't know where you are, Laura Jane. Eileen Andrew, good evening.
Good evening.
And Gordon Calder.
Is watching.
Gordon is a great stalwart. And Phyllis Urquhart, Robin Cook, Robin Land, I want to say hello to, Eleanor Stewart from Edinburgh, and Anne Foley, hi, and Elizabeth Lissamont McGilvery from
Sussex. Wow.
She came all the way up to the Tivoli Theatre.
Did she?
Yep.
Well done.
And with her daughter, so that was fantastic. Frida, Tina, and Alma Baxter from Lossiemouth, Annette Ray. I mean,
We had such a good time at the Tivoli, and there's been lots of people sort of feeding back and saying, "Oh, we loved the show," and it was really great.
It was really well. We've been asked to do 2 nights next year.
Fantastic.
I mean, in 10 years' time, we'll be doing
we'll be there for a fortnight.
Liz Mitchell's in Inverness, and Nancy Wilson and Christine Hopkins is also saying good evening. So, and from Aberdeen, Laura Jane, great, there is an Aberdonian, and Robert Kerr, lovely, and Betty Young. So I think we're going to start in the Highlands tonight.
We're going to have a very Scottishy evening tonight.
We are. We're kind of just feeling the nights are fair drawn in.
Oh, they're fair drawn in. So
and it's getting cal and wheat. And
Yes.
So wherever you are in the world, welcome to the kitchen. The golfer's not here. He's in London. And there's so many people watching from all over. But this is where Robert Burns wrote or collected this song. My heart's in the Highlands. My heart not here. My heart's in the highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the highlands, wherever I go. Farewell to the highlands, farewell to the north, the country of valor, the country of worth. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, my heart's in the highlands, forever I love. My heart's in the highlands, my heart is not here. My heart's in the highlands, chasing the deer, chasing the wild deer, and following the road. My heart's in the highlands, wherever I go.
Yay! That's a lovely song.
Well, we've never done that one before.
Never, ever,
It's
ever.
Robert Burns apparently visited Inverness
Oh,
and was so taken with the beauty of Inverness-shire and the Highlands. Now, whether he wrote it, whether he collected it, whether he just found the tune, as you know,
okay, yes,
he
of course.
adapted
Yes, lots
so many
of songs.
so
But
many
it's
songs.
lovely. It's really pretty.
And it's beautiful with the
yeah,
beautiful
the clarsach. It kind of suits the clarsach, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, so we've started in the Highlands. So we'll maybe stay on the West Coast and then come round, shall we? I don't know.
Well, we're deliberately, we haven't launched into Christmas yet because that's kind of next week.
Yes.
By which time, it won't be long before you're all blooming fed up.
Absolutely. So
But-
yes, we're keeping it Scottish this week.
Except I do want to give a little shout out to Irene, because on Saturday, for those of you who live in Aberdeen, Aberdeenshire, in this area, I know Nancy Skate from Ontario won't be able to come,
No.
but
But I'll tell you what she can do afterwards. Yes, so this coming Saturday we have our, what we call our Hearts of Gold and Sounds of Silver concert. It's a charity concert. And I've been doing these concerts for about, I think this is about the 14th year now. And we've raised thousands of pounds for charity over the years. And so this is always something that we look forward to, and it kind of celebrates the start of the festive season. And I think it gets everybody thinking about people that are less fortunate than ourselves. And this year, our charity is for the Ukrainian families who are in Aberdeenshire, who have practically left home with nothing. You know,
Yeah.
what they can carry, and that's it. And they're having to set up in a new country. A lot of them don't really speak the language, so we thought it'd be really nice to just give them a little boost for Christmas.
that's
you know.
wonderful. I hope some of them will be there.
Well,
At the concert, we should
yeah,
make
I
sure.
mean, yes, it would be
Yeah.
lovely if some of them could come.
I'm going to come along and sing a couple
Yes,
of
you're
songs,
gonna
which
sing.
I'm looking
Yes.
forward to, and Neil Selgers. But who else is going to be in the concert?
So there's going to be the harp orchestra called Harps Accord.
How many play roughly?
There's about sort of 16 at the moment. It varies.
16?
It varies. And some of them are very new. I mean, I have one little girl called Emma, and she's only been playing for 6 weeks. And she's going to do the intros for a couple of them. So it's always very nerve-wracking, but it's great to get them performing
So
right at the
16
start.
harps, because you can hear how beautiful it is just hearing one harp.
Yeah.
But 16.
Yes, so we're going to
I mean,
have the
that's
harp
special.
orchestra,
Yeah.
and we're also going to have the choirs as well that I work with. So from the Devon Singers and the Mearn Singers, so they're going to do some stuff. We're going to do some stuff together with harps and voices.
Lovely.
And we've got some solos and some,
So it'll just be a lovely afternoon.
Just a lovely afternoon.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
I'm going to say to Steve Baxter, wonderful Steve Baxter, who always uploads the kitchen concert onto YouTube. So for those who can't watch it at 6 o'clock on a Monday, I know many people watch it on YouTube afterwards. So Steve, if you would be kind enough to pop up the link to Irene's concert, so that anyone who'd like to get tickets, it seems to me they're very reasonable, from £4 to about
£4 for children under 12, and then £6 for a concession, and £8.50 I think it is for adults.
And it's all for a great
all for a great cause. So it would be really nice if you could support us, and that link will take you right through to Eventbrite. But for local people as well who are not so techie aware, you can pay on the door. As well, so they can just turn up and pay on the door, and that's fine. But obviously, if you can book your tickets, that's fantastic, because it gives us an idea of numbers and things.
Excellent.
And what we're planning to do is record the concert, so that even our friends overseas will upload it to YouTube afterwards.
Wonderful.
So and we'll continue a donation link if people want to donate afterwards as well.
Oh well, I'm really looking forward to it. Because I think you do need something at the beginning of December to get you in the mood.
I think so.
Before we get a bit jaded with.
It kind of, and that's what I think this concert does. It puts you in the right mood for Christmas. It's not all about Christmas shopping and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's about thinking about other people and thinking about peace and love and harmony and all that. So it's a real feel-good kind of concert that we're aiming for. So.
Well, there have been a few requests because very sadly, many of you will know that Doddy Weir, the rugby legend, passed away yesterday, aged just 52, from motor neuron disease. I mean, what a hero, what a legend, what an amazing man, and what an amazing family. And a lot of people have written today to say, please can we do something in his memory? And I can't think of anything better than Flower of Scotland.
It's the rugby anthem, isn't it?
It's the rugby anthem, and let's do this in memory of him. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward. Take think again, the hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still, o'er land that is lost now, which those so dearly held that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward. Take think again, those days are past now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be a nation again that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward. Take think again, oh flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again, that fought and died for your wee bit hill and glen, that stood against him, proud Edward's army, and sent him homeward. Take think again, and sent him home.
patriotic, that song, isn't it?
When you stand at Murrayfield, because the golfer and I regularly go to Murrayfield, and there is something about when the whole crowd sings the verse unaccompanied.
Yes.
Because the pipes can't play
Yes.
da da. They don't have that da.
No.
But the crowd have it.
Oh, it's amazing.
And
actually. There's nothing like the atmosphere at Murrayfield. It's just fantastic.
And you know, only 2 weeks ago or so, Doddy, there was a tribute to him. He was there in the wheelchair.
Wow.
And at the lunch that we were at on Friday in London, a wonderful artist from the Glasgow area called Gerard Burns, he has painted the quintessential painting of Doddy in that tartan suit. And he explained at the lunch how he really wanted to capture the look in Doddy's face, which is just so poignant. And when he said he really wanted to find that, because in every portrait people can draw a likeness of someone,
absolutely.
but it's finding
capture the essence of the person,
and that Gerard Burns painting totally captures the essence.
Yeah.
And Gerard kindly donated 2 portraits for the Prince and Princess of Wales charity. It was a great lunch. Malcolm Offord has taken over from Sir David Reed, a great old family friend of ours from Aberdeenshire. And it was just very special, and I think they've raised a lot of money, which is great. So lovely to have you all with us. And Tara Daniel Buckley, I can see that you've joined us, and Evelyn Greenlaw. So
lovely.
That's great. What will we do now? Are we going to do something a bit more up tempo? We'll do a little bit of something up tempo. Neil Strachan, I know you wanted to have something in memory of Doddy, so so did many others. In case you think I've been cooking, you would be right. I am not just wearing this apron as a shameless advert for
the kitchen
concert, which of course I had all these made for the wee tour, and they can be ordered on the website. They're fun for Christmas, and I've got bags and stuff like that. But they're actually very handy. I was making a little chicken casserole, just in case you were wondering.
So how can people purchase them then? Is there a link below for that as well?
Well, I think just go to my website, and Steve will put that on there. And just
this would be very chic for cooking the turkey, wouldn't it?
Well, you know, bedlam in the kitchen, and hang on, I'll get you my bag.
Our Christmas day, absolutely.
I've got little bags. You could put a couple of CDs in the bag, because as we know, you know, what can we buy our loved ones for Christmas? So we've got little bags like this, and we've got little
and the 3 doggies are at the bottom.
And and we've got little
look,
tea towels, and there's the dugs. They're there. So anyway, if you're interested and you'd like to buy something that's eco-friendly and all that jazz, will we do Mary's wedding?
Absolutely.
Because we were at a great wedding. We were at Nina's wedding recently, and it was such fun. Nina and Jamie's wedding.
Your grandchildren are so cute at them. Just lovely.
Wearing a kilt, my little Sterling was.
I know.
Step willingly on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row for Mary's wedding. Over hillways, up and down, myrtle green and bracken brown, past the shieling through the town, all for sake of Mary. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row all for Mary's wedding. Red her cheeks as rowans are, bright her eye as any star, fairest of them all by far, that's our darling Mary. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row all for Mary's wedding. Plenty herring, plenty meal, plenty fish to fill the creel, plenty bonny bairns as weel, let's a toast on Mary. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row all for Mary's wedding. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm in arm and row all for Mary's
Scottish country dance as well called Mary's Wedding.
Yes.
And it's a lovely one.
Yeah.
I don't go to Scottish country dancing now, but I used to go.
But Graham does, doesn't he?
Graham still goes, and that was one of my favourites.
Yeah.
We were doing Scottish country dancing, Mary's Wedding. It's just a real good woof.
It really is.
One.
One of my favourites is the Reel of the 51st
Oh,
Division,
yes, yes.
where you go down the line and your partner introduces you to each man down the line. And when the golfer and I used to do much more of Scottish country dancing, he would take me down the line and he would say, Madonna. And then I think, oh, I wonder who he's going to introduce me to the next time. Margaret Thatcher. Ella Fitzgerald. He had to think of a different name. So just in case you're missing your clue, that's because he's not here. It's been left to us, which is actually kitchen's very quiet.
You know this? It's got a sense of calm tonight, isn't it?
It's tidy. Tidy.
I mean,
the telly
the dogs
is
are not barking.
And the telly's not on. I mean,
No.
because often the telly's on and he's watching.
He's reading his paper and watching the telly at the same time. But look at the dogs. Look, they're all snuggled up in bed.
I know.
They're just, they're all very calm tonight.
Don't tempt them.
No.
So Jessie Brock, hello.
Oh, hello, Jessie. That's my friend. She was watching last week.
course.
Remember?
Yes, Jessie.
So,
Hello. Great to have
Hi,
you with
Jessie.
us.
I'll see you on Wednesday.
And John Conroy from Granite City Chorus. Lovely. We're going to be doing a concert. I know you're doing one on Saturday, on the 7th of December, Voluntary Service Aberdeen at the Citadel in Aberdeen at the top of Union Street. I think the tickets possibly have all gone, but it's a real celebration. This afternoon, I was in one of VSA's wonderful homes for the elderly at Broomhill Park, where they're practicing and rehearsing. They're going to do 3 songs. There's 8 ladies, and I'm just going to give them a shout out. The Broomhill Bells.
Oh.
So hello to the Broomhill Bells, who are Doreen, Joan, Harriet, Edith, Mary, Susan, Nicola, Marjorie and Moira. Hello to all of you, and they're looked after beautifully. They've got such wonderful carers, Katie, Caroline, Meryl, Angie and Daniela. So everyone at Broomhill Park, hello. I know Creighton Grove, they're also going to be taking part, and Crosby House.
My goodness.
Fierce competition from VSA,
Yeah.
but we also have Granite City Chorus, and we have a lot of lovely guest artists. We've got Norman MacLeod coming from Scottish Television, STV North, and many other guests. Sheena Blackhall. I'm going to get into trouble for forgetting somebody, so next week I'll give you the whole lineup.
Is that the same day? Because we're also doing something on that day, Andrew, the 7th of December.
14th.
It was the 14th.
That's the 14th.
Yeah, so it is.
At RGU.
Yeah.
Yes, for Donald John.
For
yes.
Donald John.
Yes, we're doing. There's quite a lot running up to Christmas.
A lot going on.
There's a lot running up to Christmas. And I know that there was a gentleman in South Africa. I wanted to say hello to Andrew Bosch in Cape Town. I'm just thrilled that so many people from all over the world.
It's amazing, actually, the tune in.
And Myra McNabb.
We get messages every week. It's great.
Myra McNabb and Linda Patterson. Linda's always there usually. Now, what were we thinking? We're thinking of. Let's think. What we did have a thought in our heads, didn't we?
What was the other?
Do we remember what our other song? We were going to do Caledonia.
We were going to do that last, I think. Wasn't it? There was another one we were going to do, wasn't there?
Yes, I thought so. Where's this?
We haven't got a memory between us.
No specs, no list. Come on. We did have a list. Have I given you my list?
Skyboat song was what it was. That's what it was. Look, it's here.
Never mind the blind. You do the blind. And I'm actually getting too hot with my apron on now.
Oh well, take it off. Da 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 da.
That's that. Well, okay. I'm keeping the rest of my clothes on. Now you're watching.
Yes, that'll make them all sit up.
Yes, everyone was kind of going, are they ever going to stop talking? Oh, now that's interesting. They're getting their kit off.
Yeah, they wish.
Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Loud the waves howl, loud the waves roar, thunderclaps rend the air. Baffled our foes stand by the shore, follow they will not dare. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Many's the lad fought on that day, well the claymore could wield. When the night came, silently lay dead on Culloden's field. Speed, bonny boat, like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry. Carry the lad that's born to be king, over the sea to sky. Over the sea to sky.
It's a theme for Outlander, of course. It's very popular overseas, America and everywhere. And lots of people have come over to Scotland and to visit places like Achtar, Muchty, and places that they wouldn't normally be on the sort of tourist trail because of Outlander, of course.
It's been a phenomenal success, and you know, my dear friends John Bett and Sarah Collier, John's wife Sarah. Sarah is an actress of renown, and she's in Outlander. And I don't think she's been killed off yet. The aim, of course, when you get into a series, don't get killed off too quickly. You want to keep.
Yeah, you want to keep going for a while.
You want to keep going.
Yes.
Do you watch Outlander?
I haven't really. I have to say.
I think it's one of those things that I think a lot of people overseas.
Yes.
I actually, honestly, I only watch what the golfer who is in charge of the clicker in our house. I kind of end up just watching whatever he wants to watch.
I don't really watch. I'm not an avid telly fan. I like certain things, but I don't watch soap operas or anything like that. I like Strictly at the moment. I'm a bit of a Strictly fan. I like that.
Well, you know, Johnny Bett was in River City, and my lovely friend Juliet Cadso is in River City, and my dear friend Alan Stewart that we caught up with on Friday. He's gone into River City. He's doing the pantomime in Edinburgh.
Okay.
If you haven't got your tickets for Edinburgh, it's running till through January. We're going to go in January. As pantos go, Alan Stewart and Grant Stott, they've done it for 25 years.
Wow.
And they just rock it in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Alan writes the script mainly, and it's
just real fun.
And actually, by the time you get to January, it's just fun.
And is it topical? Does he
it's very topical, yeah.
Because I think that's so much fun, I think, in panto, you know, when there's...
Well, what was very nice the other day was at this lunch, all the Tunnock family were there. The Tunnocks, caramel wafers and tea cakes, famous.
Yeah.
And when I said to Alan that the Tunnocks were there, he said, I'm dressing up as a Tunnock's tea cake in the panto. I have a photo, can I meet them? So he got his phone out, and there is Alan as a Tunnock's tea cake.
Very nice.
They were delighted. So if you haven't got your tickets, go and see Alan Stewart, Grant Stott in Snow White the Seven Dwarfs at...
I like going to the panto after Christmas actually,
Yeah.
because you know there's this mad rush and Christmas dinner and then New Year and all that,
Yeah.
and then it kind of goes, oh, it's all over.
Yeah.
But the panto you can have like another week, and then after that like to relax.
And a wee run to Edinburgh.
Yeah, lovely.
Stay the night, you know. I'm hoping the golfer is watching
We're
so we
planning
can get
to escape, I think, for a weekend, not immediately after the New Year, but before we start work again and get back onto the hamster wheel, which will keep running on.
I know.
You know,
Same.
you know that feeling.
We all. So it's Neil Strachan is going to Edinburgh to see the panto on the 12th of January soon.
lovely.
He's got his tickets already. So don't forget Irene's Harps of Gold
On Saturday, 3
Saturday.
p.m. at West Hill Community Church. It's a lovely space, actually. Have you ever been in it?
Nope.
Oh, it's a fantastic space. We always used to have it at University Chapel, which is also very nice, but it's quite small, and it was always very cold and a bit dark. And so this year, since lockdown, you know, we've been online for 3 years. So this was the first time back live for Hearts of Gold. So I thought, right, now's the time to have a change. And it's a lovely, open, big space. Lots of car parking as well.
Great.
you
Well,
know.
I am
So-
looking forward to it. I need to choose my songs.
And they have all the tech to stream stuff and all that, so
good.
which is great. We're gonna,
Well, I'll get myself organised for Saturday and get practicing. Hello everybody, hope you're doing fine, keeping cosy, chilly in Inverness.
Works
And
in West Hill. Okay,
Ian.
right.
It works in West Hill.
Great. Well, we
Great.
hope to see you there, Ian.
Come over and see
Yes.
Irene and 16 harps at least.
Mm-hmm.
So this has to be one of the most popular songs all over the world, and because we're approaching St Andrew's Day and celebrating all things Scottish and being Scottish, I think this has got to be the song.
It
isn't
has to be. It has to be.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid I might drift away, so I've been singing old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. For if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. I have moved and kept on moving, proved the point that I needed proving, lost some friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the fellows and let them cry, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I traveled hard times with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher, they wither now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, that I know what I must do tomorrow. When the hands have shaken and kisses blown, well, I will about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
Oh, it's a great song that Dougie penned there, isn't it?
Dougie,
You can't get better than that.
I know. Dougie, yes, that's the song. That is the song.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. And Irene, as always, thank you for being in the kitchen.
Yes, thank you.
You and I are going to be doing quite a lot before Christmas.
We are.
And we're already planning that we're going to be not so frantic.
After the new year, we'll take it a little bit easier.
But even before then, we're going to start putting up our decorations a bit earlier.
Yes, I did a little Christmas tree for the kitchen today with Naomi. She loved putting the baubles on. And normally I'm sort of like so frantic before Christmas, but no, we'll do one today and then we'll do something else another day. Yeah.
Okay, can you come round to my house again just to do that with me?
I cleaned my front door and put my wreath on. That was the other thing.
Right,
I
you're
did.
now she's showing off. Frankly, she's coming round here and telling me that she's all ready for Christmas. For goodness' sake! Lovely to see you all, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.